This is Jarrod Horak for the RunawayHorse.com, and I'm continuing my Road to Derby and Oaks 2022 video series. This one I'm going to cover a couple of Oaks prep races. My next video I'm going to do a couple of Derby prep races. If you're interested in my full card analysis from Santa Anita Park, you can find it all month long, the month of October, starting on October 1st. Where they're going to have multiple Breeders' Cup prep races run at Santa Anita Park, and then all weekend, and then next weekend as well. Also, if you were interested in those full cards, you can find those over at the RunawayHorse.com on my sales page, and I'll be having my annual 2-day Breeders' Cup full cards from Del Mar this year as well at the RunawayHorse.com Breeders' Cup Week. Now let's jump into this video, and the first race that I'm going to do is going to be for Friday, October 1st, the 6th race from Santa Anita Park, the Grade 2 Chandelier Stakes for 2-year-old fillies, a mile and a 16th on the main track with a scheduled post time of 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Number 1 is Electric Ride for trainer John Sadler. She tracked the pace in her debut as she romped, and she won by more than 8 lengths, and then the runner-up was more than 8 lengths clear of the rest. That was a strung out field. She did well. She earned a decent speed figure. She's a daughter of Daredevil, so now we're going to find out if she can run longer. Joe Bravo is going to ride back. He does good work with John Sadler, and from that inside post, you can expect her to show speed. Number 2, Ain't Easy. This one is 5-2 morning line for trainer Phil D'Amato. Joel Rosario rode in the debut, and he's going to ride back. And she was 8-1 in her debut at Del Mar on August 21st. She tracked from 5th place, and she pulled clear, and she won by more than 5 lengths. The show finisher was a next out winner. Number 3, Dance to the Music. She won easily in her debut, going wire to wire at 5.5 furlongs, and then in the Grade 1 Del Mar debutante at 7 furlongs, she tracked the pace. She was second best that day. The winner, Grace Adler, won by more than 11, and Grace Adler is number 4 in this race, and she is 9-5 morning line for trainer Bob Baffert. Flavien Prat's going to ride. She won her 5-furlong debut at Del Mar on July 31st. She tracked the pace. She won nicely. Del Mar debutante. She stalked the pace from 4th place. She made a nice wide move, and she just pulled well clear to win by 11. She's bred to route, top and bottom. Curlin is the sire. And this one, expect her to just sit in mid-pack like she's been doing. She should easily handle 2 turns. They paid $700,000 for her, and if she runs back to her last race, she's going to be tough. I picked her on top in the Del Mar debutante. She was $4.60 to 1. She's not going to be that price this time. She might end up being less than even money. Number 5, Desert Dawn. This one's a long shot for Phil D'Amato. She was 3rd, beaten 10 lengths in her debut, and then came back and won by 4 lengths in her second start when she stretched out from 5 furlongs to 1 mile. She did improve and run faster last time, but she's going to have to run even faster in here. Number 6, Elm Drive, another Phil D'Amato trainee. Won her first 2 starts, including the Grade 2 Sorrento Stakes. She can set the pace, or she can stalk like she did in the Sorrento. In the Del Mar debutante, she dueled and she gave way. She was beaten 36 lengths. She's got to be better than that. She did, like I said, she did win her first 2 starts, and she's one that could bounce back. She should be a pace factor, but I'm not sure she wants to go this far. Finally, number 7, Censorship for trainer Bob Baffert. Still a maiden, was beaten 18 lengths in the debut. Back-to-back second place finishes at 5 furlongs and then 1 mile behind Desert Dawn as the beaten favorite last time out. Clearly second best. Outside post, probably will like the added distance. Turnalist the sire, Curlin the dam sire, but still a maiden. It's going to have to run much faster. So I think this race certainly goes through number 4, Grace Adler. I picked her on top last time. She was ultra impressive. I think 2 turns is going to be to her liking. I'm going to pick her on top again, but you're not going to get much of a price. My second choice will be the 2, Ain't Easy for Phil D'Amato, and then my third choice will be the 1, Electric Ride. And how I'll play this race, I will make an exacta box with the 2, Ain't Easy, and the 4, Grace Adler, but I'll bet more on Grace Adler on top in that exacta. And then I'll play a trifecta key. I'll key the 4, Grace Adler on top of the 1, Electric Ride, and the 2, Ain't Easy. And let's do the second Oaks points race for this week. This one's going to be for Sunday, October 3rd. We're going to jump over to Belmont Park, race 9, the Grade 1 Frizette Stakes. 2-year-old fillies, 1 mile on the main track with a scheduled post time, 5:16 p.m. Eastern Time. Frosty Brew is number 1 for trainer Shug McGahee. This one's a daughter of Frosted, and she won her debut at Laurel Park, stalking the pace from an outer post at 6 furlongs and winning nicely. So now she goes from the outside to the inside, and she didn't earn a very strong speed figure first time out. So now she's going to have to work out a trip from the inside post in this 1-turn mile race coming out of the chute. Number 2, a Reay for trainer Todd Pletcher. This one's a daughter of Uncle Mo. Pioneer of the Nile is the dam sire. I can see this one handling added ground. And she was way back in her debut. She rallied from 11 lengths back to finish 3rd, beaten a half length. That was at 6 furlongs at Saratoga, and I think she's going to like the added ground. Number 3, Saucy Lady T. She's already run 5 times, and they paid $5,000 for her, and she's earned $130,000 in those 5 starts this year, including some stakes placings, actually finishing 3rd in her last 3 starts at Saratoga in graded dirt sprints in the Schuylerville, Adirondack, and Spinaway. So she'll sit back, she'll try to make a run, and maybe she can get another minor award. She's certainly been an overachiever, at least based on her purchase price. Number 4 in here is going to be Hot Fudge, and this one for trainer Linda Rice. Nice improvement, 6 furlong turf debut. She ran okay. She was 4th in an 8-horse field, beaten 5 lengths. Switched her to the main track at Belmont Park last time out, 6.5 furlongs, and she rallied from the inside post to win by more than 2 lengths as the favorite. Much better, much tougher spot in here, but Linda Rice does well with horses stretching out in distance, and I could see this one, excuse me, I could see this one doing well. Jumeirah is number 5. This one, easy debut in the at 6 furlongs at Monmouth, tracked the pace, won by more than 5. Sorority Stakes at 1 mile, 2nd time out. She was 2nd best that day. Tougher company here. She has run a distance, so that should help. Number 6, Echo Zulu, certainly the one to beat for trainer Steve Asmussen. Gunrunner is the sire here. Menifee the dam sire. I think she's bred to go at least this far. I don't know as we get into longer races if she'll continue to do well, or just because she's been so fast early, and that's just her game. She's just been going out there running them off their feet, like she did in her debut at Saratoga at 5.5 furlongs, and she did the same thing in the Spinaway at 7 furlongs on a good track. Now she's probably going to try to go right out there like she did last time and try to run them off their feet. She was the big favorite last time. She's going to be the favorite again, and she is the one to catch in this spot. Number 7, Jester calls Nojoy. This one 2nd in the debut, set the pace. Clearly 2nd best, and then 2nd time out, won by 10 lengths, wiring the field on a good track at Saratoga on September 5th. She's one that could try to get involved with Echo Zulu in the early going, but she's going to have to really run quick early to match strides with that one. Gerrymander, number 8 for trainer Chad Brown. This one's a daughter of Into Mischief, $375,000 purchase. She was the favorite in her debut. It was a 3-horse field. She was 1-2 that day. She couldn't go with Velvet Sister, but she was 11 lengths clear of the rest. She was much better 2nd time out at Saratoga. That day she stalked the pace in a 10-horse field. She got the lead, and she was determined to the wire to win by a half length. Her speed figure really shot up 2nd time out. So she's one that from this outer post in this 1-turn mile, I think she can work out a pretty good trip. And then number 9, Magic Circle. Rudy Rodriguez is the trainer. She stalked the pace in her debut. She won easily. She was 25-1 in that 7 furlong race at Saratoga. They paid $110,000 for this one, and she's probably going to try to stalk the pace from the outside post. So obviously, Echo Zulu is going to be the one to catch, and she's certainly the one to beat in here. But I'm going to go with number 8, Gerrymander for trainer Chad Brown as my top choice. I like the post position. I like her tactical speed. I think she's just going to sit right outside of Echo Zulu, and that one's going to be out there early, and if that one can't go the mile, maybe Gerrymander can reel that one in. So Gerrymander over Echo Zulu in the Frizette, and then as my live price play in here, number 2, a Reay for trainer Todd Pletcher. She finished right behind Gerrymander last time. I think she's going to like the added ground. She should get better with experience. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Make some comments in the comment section. Who do you like in these Kentucky Oaks points races for this weekend? And I'll be back in my next video, and I'm going to do 2 Kentucky Derby points races.